Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Coop's Place Crafts. I'm on today with a tutorial for some Halloween wall decor. The majority of these items are from the Dollar Tree, and I will link down below some products that you could get if you're not heading out to Dollar Tree, or just some items that you could use to make this project. So let's go ahead and get started. Here's a sample of what I'm going to make today. I did make something similar in a past tutorial, and I do have a few alterations to it. So let's go ahead and go over some of the materials we're going to use today. First up, I have two 5x7 frames. These are from the Dollar Tree. You could get these at Walmart, Amazon, any frame. You could go through the frames you have and use what you have. Then we will use some just decorations. So go ahead and pick whatever you want to decorate your frame with. You could use gems, flowers. I love these spider rings. I just clip these off. You will need the wood pieces. These are already painted. I got these at the Dollar Tree. What I changed about it is you'll see they come with a hole. And the one I made earlier, I did not fill the hole. I put it up on my wall, and every time I walk past, I see that little hole, and it just drives me a little batty. So I took a little wall putty. You could use air dry clay, anything. And I filled the hole before I painted it, and you can see that it's all filled up. So that was the change I made from the first one that I did. You will need some sort of an adhesive. This is from the Dollar Tree. I like it because it's foamy, so it adds a little bit of height to the project. You could use a glue gun. You could use double-sided tape. These paints are from the Dollar Tree. It is what I used to paint these. They kind of have a pearlescent, opalescent, if you can see that in the video. But any paints will work. And then I am using some repurposed Scrabble tiles. I will link. You can buy these on Amazon. Some Dollar Trees have them. I've only seen them in the wild a few times. Otherwise, you could always use letter stickers. You could even use a paint marker. Use what you have or see what you can find. And then you'll need paper. I have this pack of Halloween scrapbook paper that I've had forever. So I'm just using this. But you could use wrapping paper. You could use a napkin. You could use a paper bag. I know like the Dollar Tree has some really fun paper bags for Halloween, for trick-or-treating and whatnot. So you can get creative and use whatever you can find. So let's go ahead and get started. Open up this frame here. These are a bugger to open up. So I think I'm going to do the witch hat. I went ahead and cut out a couple different papers. Let's see how... I think I'm going to stick with this one with the lines for the witch hat. I really like how that one looks. And I want to give one of these away. And then the other one I'm going to put up on my wall. So just go ahead and put that paper in there. And I pre-cut it to 5x7, so there it is. Then I like to dry fit things just to see how they lay out on there. We're going to write eek on this one. Let's spell it right. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to use these foam pads. These are found in the hardware section at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to put I'll go with 3 on there. And these are double-sided, so you just peel off the other side. And these are pretty forgiving when you first get started. So if you don't like where it sits, you can move it. But if you try to move it like maybe the next day, it may not be as forgiving. It kind of like sets. Okay, and then for the letters, I'm gonna cut these in half for the letters. And put half a sticker on each one. Excuse me. These little adhesive tabs from the Dollar Tree, I am obsessed. I said in another video, I hung up my Halloween lights, and around the windowsills it can kind of get kind of tricky, and I don't want to put a bunch of command hooks up. So I used some of these sticky tabs to put the lights up, and it was perfect. So I'm just putting the letters on. I am not super finicky about these. I can kind of twist them and tweak them if they're crooked. That last one on. Okay. And I think I'm going to give our little witch one of these black flowers. And for this, I'm going to use the hot glue gun. Just because I'd have to really cut that adhesive tab, but you totally could. I'm just going to put that up there. And then I think the last thing I'm going to add is 2 spider rings. Green, we got red, purple. I think I'm gonna do orange on this one. Pardon my crinkling here. I'm gonna put 2 on. So all I literally do is snap the legs off with a scissor. And then they go flying all over your craft room, and you'll find them after the new year. So for these, I do a half of one of these squares as well, and I kind of put it down in the body here so you can't see it from the front. And you can put these wherever you want. I like to put them right on the corner there, looking down, kind of give it a little press. Just like that. And I'll put this other one on. And that's that one. Cute, cute, cute. All right, now let's make our ghost frame. One more frame here. I did see that on Amazon you can get, I think it's 15 black 5x7 frames, and the price per frame I believe was less than the Dollar Tree. I'd have to do the math again, but you know, you'd have to have a use for 15 frames. I mean, I definitely could, but I wanted to kind of make this one Dollar Tree friendly. I've never ordered frames from Amazon, so I'd be curious what the quality is on them. But I have fought with many of Dollar Tree frames, so I'm assuming the quality is probably pretty good. So I think for this purple ghost, I think I'm going to try this one here. Let's see. If I don't like it, I can take it out and flip it over to the other side. Oh, I think that's cute. I really like that. Let's see a little bit. So same process. Put on a couple glue dots. All right, and then we'll get our letters here. Boo. Get our dots for those. And I use, like I said, I use these glue pads for my lights, but I even used them to hang this frame up, one of these frames up on my wall. So we'll see how it comes down. Hopefully it doesn't rip my wall down, but I think we'll be okay. Use this line here to kind of guide me. There's a lot of options on Amazon and Walmart and stuff for some adhesive dots. I usually use the Command poster hanging strips, but those can get pretty expensive. All right, there's our boo. Now let's find, I'm gonna go with purple ring for this one. Two on there. I don't think I'm gonna put a flower on the ghost, but you could definitely add whatever you want, some gemstones or, all right, let's get these legs off. Okay. Cut our little pad in half. And we'll get our spider on there. And there, just 15 minutes these came together. You will need a little painting and drying time, but you can have a couple of these put together in no time. There's our ghost. I think these turned out absolutely adorable. There you go. Boo and Eek. Thanks for watching. And if you'd give me a like, and if you're not already subscribed, that would be great. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.